Welcome to Kaysville, Utah and Davis High School as the Davis Darts prepare to take on the Layton Lancers in a Region 1 match here on Comcast High School Rewind. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you this, two top 5 teams in 5A. It's going to be a stellar match here today at Davis High School. We'll start first with the Layton Lancers. This is a team that has come in, has not lost yet this season. They're 4-0-1 overall. And in those 5 games, they've only given up 2 goals. So this is a very defensively tough group. Really their strength, they do not let much through. You got to give a ton of credit to Sweeten. He has been solid. He will be the keep for them today. He's been phenomenal this season. And then their captains, some of their backs, Cooper Hazen and Jordan Steed. These 2 kids really anchor that defense. They've been solid all year long. Steed's also scoring a couple of goals this season. Their leading scorer, name to watch out for, Davis Walker. He leads the team in scoring. That's enough for the Lancers. We'll turn tables now to the Davis Darts. Of course, a preseason top 5 team. They started off great, but in their last 3 games, they have allowed 8 goals. So certainly a higher tally than they're accustomed to and than they would expect. Trying to solidify that defense a little bit. They'll have to do that today against Layton. But scoring goals, well, they've got a number of players who can do it. Mitch Parkinson, for all you fans who are familiar with soccer, of course, he was second on the team in scoring last year, that state championship team, and leads the team in scoring so far this season with 4. And then he's got a complement of players who really help him out, including Owen and Child. They've got a number of offensive capabilities, and look for Chance Parker, who really kind of anchors that defense for the Darts. He's going to have to be a force today. Could be a defensive battle. If the Darts get a couple on the board, they'll look to be in good shape. That's enough for our pregame. We've told you a little bit about the team, some of the players to watch for. We'll head now to the field and get the action underway. Ready to get things started here from Davis High School. The Lancers will start with possession. Talked about how good they are defensively. With it right there was the captain, Cooper Hazen, now near side with Chandler Young. Plays it along the near touchline. Parkinson coming up in defense with him. Now turning the field in the middle. They're going to try to send this one up. There's Chance Parker. Talked about him in our opener. Had one of the best plays we've seen all season. Had a goal-saving slide against the Brighton Bengals. That one turned over. That's back with Young. Parkinson comes up to pressure him. A nice job by these Davis forwards. Layton's in the powder blue uniforms. Davis in their home white. And this one's played at midfield by Austin Layton. Now in the middle with Van der Merwe. And that one will roll out. We mentioned the keep situation for the Lancers. Scott Sweeten, the starting keeper. For the Darts, at the keeper, Taylor Bell, and he had a phenomenal start to this season and allowed his first goal in their 3rd game against Brighton. And then, as we mentioned, they've given up a few goals here as of late, trying to tighten up defensively. As we get our first whistle, it'll be a Davis Dart kick. Chance Parker to put it in play for the Darts. Van der Merwe getting ahead on it. Now that one headed out by Cooper Hazen. Davis still with possession, though. Boy, nice job that time creating the turnover, Davis Walker. Although that one just cleared by Parker. Throwing in along that far touchline. Coming up, trying to keep it in play. Being headed all around. Eventually finds the foot of Jonathan Rodriguez. He drops this back. That was Steed, and that one rolls out. Trying to control it now, Davis Owen. Looking to drop it back, does. You can see how collapsing this Lancer defense is. Now this is Austin Layton with it. They're going to try to come near side with Gavin Flinton. Boy, finds the foot of Davis Owen now. He tries to turn it in. This one's put on net by Parkinson, and Mitch Parkinson has the first goal of the game in the 5th minute. 1-0 Darts. Boy, could not have scripted a better start for the Darts. Davis Owen able to find Parkinson, who strikes for about 12 yards. Now Davis again trying to assert some offensive pressure here. That was Yuri Joseph who came up for the Lancers, now dropped back along that far side. Ryan Reddy. Drops it back to Chandler Young. He's got time and space. He's going to look to serve this one into the box. Doesn't get much English on it, and Taylor Bell will pick it up. Booming kick from Bell, headed back up by Hazen. Now trying to control it near midfield is Rodriguez. This is dropped back again to that Layton defense. Now Rodriguez with it. He's going to try to send this up. Finds his teammate now in the middle of the field. This is Trayson Page coming near side to Joseph. He dribbles into some space. Nice centering pass. That's Rodriguez again. A nice wall pass back to Rodriguez. He's going to put this one on net, and Taylor Bell's there to punch it over the crossbar. Rodriguez going to take this corner. Bell comes out, knocks it out, and then cleared by the Darts. This one heading up, running over to it was Ready. That one's going to roll out. It'll be a Dart throw-in. Thrown in. Punched up ahead. Bit of a foot race going on. Davis Owen trying to get there and just slid out. The whistle comes. We may have a penalty kick. Wow. Ruled just outside the box. So this one from just outside the box for the Darts. Braden Johnson steps over it. Parkinson on net, and Parkinson nets his second goal of the game in the 8th minute. 2-0 Darts. Two nothing Davis, and to give you some perspective, that was the number of goals the Lancers had given up in 5 games coming into this one. They've given up that same amount in the first 8 minutes. Mitch Parkinson has struck twice on a pair of shots. Now Joseph trying to play it up. Nice job coming over by Winquist to knock that out. Had a foul on the play, I believe on Winquist. So this kick is sent in. Bell comes out to punch it. It's loose, and then that was Winquist who got a foot on it to get it out of the box. And Davis chases this one down, now sent up the near touchline. Boy, and good D. Davis that time just pushed Hazen right off the ball. Now got a break happening for the Darts. Tried to center it. Staying home. Nice job defensively by Reddy for the Lancers. Now again, here's Joseph. Nice job giving it back to Rodriguez. And then a great job there by Flinton to create possession for the Darts. Now trying to go up to Parkinson. I tried to give it to a running Owen. And now we've got a penalty, and we've got 2 cards coming out. As Owen and Hazen got into a bit of a shoving match, they'll both have to come off as they've both picked up a yellow here in the 10th minute. Sweeten will put this in play for the Lancers after the double card situation as Davis Owen and Cooper Hazen both pick up yellows. Along that far Layton touchline. They drop it back. Ready, being challenged there, able to get around it. Nice job there. Now Trayson Page with it. He's looking to send this up to Joseph, but Flinton was there to break that up. And that one nearly controlled by Cody Heaps, but given back to the Lancers. Nice move there from Jordan Steed. He's going to try to send this one up again. Coming up trying to make a play, I believe it was Austin Walker, but that one defended nicely by the Darts. Boy, more physical play, and there's the whistles, comes delayed against Day. Chance Parker looking up for Heaps, headed out by Steed. Joseph trying to drop it. And that one's going to be off. Hazen comes back on for the Lancers. Dallin Johnson also comes on for Layton. This is Rodriguez. Drops it back to Chandler Young. Hazen now. He sends this one up. Didn't get enough power on. Some miscommunication there by the darts. Trying to take advantage. Couldn't do it. Now Layton trying to play this one up. Chance Parker safely there. But here's Rodriguez. And he gets tripped up. No call from the official. The Layton bench cannot believe it. The fans all up in arms. Certainly looked like something there, but no call. This one put on net. Bell able to deflect it like a hockey goalie and then picks up the loose ball. It's a beautiful butterfly technique from the Davis keeper. Cody Heaps creating advantage now, and that one's punched away by Young and then kicked out off Layton. Quickly thrown in by the darts. This is Braden Johnson. Gets it over to Layton. Trying to give it over to Van de Merwe. Nice job coming up by Austin Walker for the Lancers to break it up. No one home for Layton on that pass. Turned over. Boy, nice footwork there by the darts. That one headed back up by Parker. Boy, we've already seen a physicality to this game by both teams as that one's going to roll out off the Lancers. Davis Owen now back on as the throw-in goes to him for the darts, and then it is out off of him. This one thrown in. Layton again trying to create an offensive opportunity. Beautiful job breaking it up initially by Van de Merwe. Now he's down. Layton still controlling it. Van de Merwe holding his head. And the official's going to blow his whistle to stop play. Young to put this in play for the Lancers. Serves it into the box. Headed out. I believe that was by Van de Merwe, who was able to get up, obviously. That was Rodriguez. We have a whistle and a call against the junior from the Lancers. Chandler Young with the kick in the box. That one was just beyond the head of Jordan Steed and rolls out. Bell put that in play quickly, nearly goes out. Headsy play there by Flinton, keeping it in for the darts now. Lost his footing, able to regain it back, and Winquist will kick this up. Seeing a nice counter here by the Lancers. They fell down 2-0. Davis was creating offensive opportunities as we have another whistle against Layton. Parker. This one has a nice backspin, headed out initially. Still trying to create possession and a foul that time. No intention, but a warning given to the dart. Nice job by Van de Merwe coming up, disrupting that kick. Now Davis Owen nearly creates the possession for the darts, but played nicely by Reddy. And then brought down, and a call coming. Layton pleading for a card. They won't get one. The kick taken by Steed. Sent up. Parker will let that one roll out. It'll be a goal kick. Bell's kick headed up by Layton. And they send this up to Parkinson. He's going to try to center it. This one put on and saved by Sweeten. The best save we have seen of the day. Beautiful pass from Parkinson. Owen had it was one-on-one with him and Sweeten made a great play for the Lancers. Now shot up. Rodriguez punches it back over to Walker, dropping it to that defense. Middle of the field, Van de Merwe looking to control it. Nice job there by Davis Walker, though, for Layton. Tried to send that one up to Parkinson, but Hazen was there to break it up. Boy, nice play there by Rodriguez, able to keep that one. Despite Layton coming in, then that one will roll out. In the 21st minute, the Darts leading the Lancers 2-0 off a pair of Parkinson goals, both occurring in the first 10 minutes of this game. Now Rodriguez, he's going to fire. That one will be high and out of play. Parker puts it down quickly, in play for Davis. Now changing the sides of the field. Looking up for Owen. That one's knocked out of play. Substitution for the Lancers as Logan Day comes on. This one headed up by Johnson. Onto the foot of Davis Walker. And a call against Walker. Parker's kick, headed initially by Steed. That's Yuri Joseph, who couldn't close it out. That one cleared eventually by Hazen. A good challenge there by Davis's Johnson, able to get the possession, coming back, almost taking it back was Page. Now just cleared by Reddy. Walker, only a sophomore. He sent that up and then got mowed over, and now we will get a card coming against Winquist as the Layton crowd cheers sarcastically. Daniel Sharp comes on now for the Darts. Taking this kick will be Steed. This one off the mark and will roll out. Winquist comes back on for the Darts as he took his mandatory removal from the game, then came right back on. That one kicked up by Trayson Page. Then Parker boots it down to Parkinson. He's going to try to fire that one and went off the side of his foot. Sweeten kicks it right to Vander Merwe. He was looking up for Davis Owen. This one's still bouncing around. Well, nice job collapsing that time by Child. Nearly got it back for the Darts. Coming near side now to Joseph. Now Young with time. He's going to send this to the middle of the field. That one between a couple Lancers. And kicked out initially. Now Layton trying to get it back in. That goes off the foot of Johnson. Parker's kick. Boy, what a leg. 60 yards on that one, right into the awaiting arms of Sweeten. Boy, and a beautiful play that time by Walker. Now he brings it in the box, puts it on net. That one's in! And then doing the flippin' celebration, Davis Walker puts the Lancers on the board. What a shot by Davis Walker. Getting the Lancers on the board. We talked about how nicely they responded after giving up 2 early goals. And now looking to create some more opportunities. This is Walker again. Passes over to Johnson. Now outside with Rodriguez. He tries to get around the defense. That one is kicked out of play. Thrown into Reddy. Surrounded by Darts. And that is out off of Reddy. This one being volleyed around, back and forth. Johnson finally able to settle it for Layton. This one punched back out, but ends up with the Lancers. Well, nice job by Vander Merwe that time. Stepping up. They get it to Parkinson. If he can get there, Sweeten comes out just on the edge of that 18-yard box and picks it up would have been trouble. How about Davis Owen not giving up on it for the Darts? He brings it in the box now. He's going to try to center. That one had no going as Hazen was there defensively. As Flinton can't get there. Thrown in. And a whistle coming against Parkinson. Matt Brown comes on for the Darts as Owen comes off. Came up hobbling after that play in the box on Davis's last possession. So they're able to get him off and have a look at him. Trying to walk that off on the sideline. This one sent back up by Hazen. Van der Merwe deflects it over to Johnson, who drops it outside to Flinton. Now, good challenges near midfield, and a couple getting tangled up. Boy, and got to be careful as that was Hazen again. And then a whistle coming against the Darts. Young's kick tried to be headed up by Johnson. Now put on net. That one is high. Good looking shot there by Trayson Page. Randy Oriana comes on for Layton now. Rodriguez punched it outside. Now, boy, nice one-touch passing there. Trying to come up and close out on it was Day, but it was cleared by Davis. Quickly thrown into Rodriguez. Davis collapsing down on him. He gets it over to Reddy. He's trying to dribble through this defense. And Davis comes out with it now, looking up. Here's Page with it again. Gets it over to Rodriguez. Nice patience shown here by Layton. That one sent into the box and then was deflected off of Winquist. Bell was able to quickly change direction, come back and make the save. As heading in the box was Davis Walker looking for his second of the game. And now a whistle comes against Steed on the push. In the 34th minute, this one sent into the box. Sweeten coming up. That one got headed out. And now Layton could counter if they hurried. That one broken up, however, by Davis. Nice job by Austin Layton there for the Darts. Tried to send this one up. Takes a bounce, but Layton able to get it out of there. And now physical play again. And we're going to have a whistle come. Call against Walker. Put into play by Braden Johnson to Winquist. Boy, a high kick there. No whistle coming. Nice job that time by Day shielding off. I believe it was Winquist now looking up the field for Walker. Chance Parker was there as that will bounce off of a Layton forward. Chase Allen comes on for the Darts. So we just wrapped up the 35th. Still 2-1 the score. That one headed up by Austin Layton. He's trying to get there and does. Nice job controlling this one. Tried to center to Parkinson. That was a little beyond him. Now trying to go outside, and that one will eventually go out of play. Boy, nice job by Rodriguez getting position, just taking that one away. And then a whistle on Layton. Steed serves this one into the box. That one headed back in right to the awaiting arms of Taylor Bell. That was Yuri Joseph. Couldn't quite get enough oomph on the header. Rodriguez playing it outside today. Rodriguez taken down. The whistle comes. Be a kick for the Lancers. Young's kick. Bell's coming out. Got through his hands, but only Dart defenders are there as Winquist Sends it out of the box. Rodriguez now. That will go out off of Flinton. Dallin Johnson comes back on for the Lancers in the final minutes of this first half. 2-1. Davis out in front. Parkinson tries to head that over to Van der Merwe. He tries to send that up. Now this one on the turf. Day's able to chase it down for Layton, but Van der Merwe will kick it up, and we have a call coming against the Darts. Chandler Young will take the kick for the Lancers. From 38 yards out into the box, and this one, boy, trying to give it a bicycle try, I believe was Randy Oriana, but Bell was there to make the save. And then we've got a card coming, and it's a red card. A red card on Jordan Steed, the senior captain. Layton will be a man down the rest of the way. Bell now will put it in play for the Darts. Steed on that last play went down, was not happy with the no call. Certainly must have said something to get the red. Steed certainly went down on that last play, obviously said something to the official to get the red. That is a big, big loss here for the Lancers. Now Yuri Joseph trying to send this up. That was Walker, who was cut off in his attempt to make a run, hence the whistle. The kick from Young. Boy, nearly put that one on net, just missed, not by much. The kick from Bell, up near midfield, headed back up by Rodriguez onto the chest of Chance Parker as he looks up for Parkinson. Here's Flinton. He's trying to keep it in play. Does. Nice job there. Just treading that touch line. Young is there as that one rolls out and will be a corner. Braden Johnson's corner. In the box. Oh, boy. Parkinson looked like he was going to have a shot to head that one in. It went through untouched and rolls out of play. Thrown in back to Hazen. Nice job there by Davis trying to keep that back in. Now looking to create an offensive opportunity. This one was just punched up ahead. Sweeten comes out to pick it up for the Lancers. Van der Merwe tries to head that up. It's Rodriguez coming near side now with Yuri Joseph as he dribbles around the Dart defense. Boy, look at Joseph. Nice job there. Van der Merwe, however, steps in front. Nice job not giving up. Rodriguez, he's going to try to shoot this one up to Walker. Boy, now coming up on an opportunity. Bell comes out, makes the sliding. No, he missed it. And then it's kicked in by the Lancers. We are knotted up as Logan Day was there. Bell is still on the floor. Don't know if he got kicked, but we are now knotted up at 2 apiece as the officials will have a discussion. Now Davis. Wow, they got off to such a hot start. Layton has clawed their way back in to tie it up, and a whistle comes, a call going against Davis. And the half expires, but Layton makes Davis pay with a late goal in this first half to tie it up 2-2. Second half underway. And to recap the first half, 4 goals, 3 yellow cards, 1 red card. And it has certainly been a physical battle by both teams. Important region game for both these two teams. Have failed to mention up to this point, the Darts region opener was a 2-1 overtime loss to Fremont, so they are looking to avoid a 0-2 start in region play, which certainly would be very, very tough. to overcome. Parker to throw in. This one headed out. That one kicked up. No one home for Davis. Now coming over was Layton. As that one will be a Lancer throw-in. Talked about what this game means for the Darts in terms of region standings. Of course, the Lancers 1-0 in region play, as this one's put on by Parkinson, but right into the chest of Sweeten. The Lancers looking to go 2-0 in region, and I don't want to say they were not on the radar preseason, but certainly did not have the hype of the Darts. Thrown in. That one ricochets off the official. That time overshooting it, I believe was Flint. And now Yuri Joseph tries to play this one up. Outside now with the Lancers. Mentioned that red card in the first half. They are a man down, playing with 10. The rest of the way is Winquist. Tries to center that. Now Parker will send this out. Thrown in to Layton now. He can't save that. It'll be a Lancer throw-in. Joseph tried to turn that one back in. The Darts were waiting defensively. That time Young plays it up. Davis Walker. He will drop back to Joseph. Boy, nice drop there to Young. He dribbles around the defense. He is going to try to fire this one on net, but that's high and out of play. Put in play. That's Hazen trying to head it up. Collision, no call. Looking back down the other way. Dallin Johnson and Parkinson as that goes off of Johnson. Owen tried to chip that. It was broken up by Young. That was Van der Merwe and Rodriguez battling. It's kicked in. Now Parker will just clear this one. Austin Layton now trying to send this into the box. No dart there as Dallin Johnson will chase it down for the Lancers. Middle of the field now with Young. Stretching this outside to Joseph. Trying to look up for the sophomore Walker, as that one is out of play. Thrown into Walker, had the first goal of the game for the Lancers. Owen drops this one back near side, going back to Owen, who gives it to Child. Now Van der Merwe. Nice offensive opportunity here, trying to send this one up to Davis Owen, but Young was there for Layton. Now this is Walker, who was trying to take on 6 darts. This Bell will kick this near side. Ready with it now for the Lancers. Broken up by Van der Merwe. A little wall pass that went the direction of Davis Owen. Now that's Dallin Johnson, who rushes over to the ball to get it back for the Lancers and sends it up. Mentioned a lot of these balls that are just kicked into space by the Lancers. Obviously, part of that being a man down. More difficult to cover the whole field. Now this is Johnson with it. He tries to go to Flitton, and that bounces off of his leg. Oriana comes on for the Lancers as Walker goes off. They've tried to give him a number of rushes here in this second half, so catching a breather. As Johnson plays up to Parkinson. He tries to keep this in play. That one goes out, however. Young Gonna send this one up, trying to give chase to it. Was Oriana. That's out off of Winquist. Johnson to throw in for the Lancers. Into the box, headed out quickly by Johnson. A number of Lancers now with an offensive opportunity as Young tries to dribble around Austin Layton and does. Now this one sent into the box. That one got a head on it and missed, not by much. A beautiful opportunity for Logan Day, but he couldn't capitalize for Layton. Bell kicks this up to Van der Merwe. Now far side, this is Johnson with it. Tried to go up to Layton. Man on from behind now as Johnson sends that up. It's a little off target. It's trying to go to Child. This one given right to Owen. He tried to send that up the touchline and out of play. That one throw beyond Austin Layton. Now looking up for Parkinson. That one bounces off. Parkinson's going to fire, and that one is wide from 28 yards out. Sweeten puts this in play for Layton, and we have a call against the Lancers. In the 51st minute, Johnson puts this in play into the box. That one headed by Van der Merwe. Still in the box. Eventually deflected out, then put back to the net, but that one is off the mark. That one headed up by Layton initially. Young will settle it and send it up to Oriana. Winquist comes over in defense, settled by Day, however. And now with Rodriguez. Tried to give it back today. That was just beyond him. Van der Merwe now going to center. Johnson to Flinton on the far side. Looking up for Owen. He's got it along that far touchline. Brings it in the box. Drops it back. This is with Parkinson. And he is tripped up. And the whistle is going to be called against Parkinson. The Darts cannot believe it. This one just kicked along the turf by Sweeten into play. Young now punches this one up. Nice battle there. Oh boy, and then coming up and basically throwing the dart down was Oriana, and he will pick up a yellow for that. Oriana, the latest to get booked in this Region 1 match between the Darts and Lancers, as Hazen that time clears it out. Middle of the field now. Van der Merwe sending this one up to Child. He's in the box. And a beautiful job defensively by Day, just taking that one away. Sent back up by Allen. Trying to chase this down. Child can't get there. We'll have a goal kick. Sweet, and this one shallow. Had a lot of air under it. Parkinson trying to get there, and Yuri Joseph comes back for Layton. Tries to send this over to Rodriguez. He was cutting in, able to get there eventually. Now trying to ward off the darts. That was Child. Looked to go up the touchline. That time, however, Walker had cut in already. Winquist able to retrieve it easily for the Darts. Johnson sending this one up to Owen, who's on a run. Layton collapsing defensively. Nice job. Now this is Page with it. Nice little stop and spin move there, trying to dribble through the defense, and we'll have a kick now coming for the Lancers. Young comes up quickly, pushes that one up ahead. This one fired into the box. Parker makes a sliding kick. Thrown in quickly to Reddy. Rodriguez, nice wall pass back to him. Now a little two-man game. Rodriguez looked to center that, now will, and does so right to the foot of Gavin Flinton. However, he can't get it out. Young now creating an offensive chance for the Lancers. And then eventually dug out of there by Davis. A little scrum there for the ball, and Davis now will get the kick. Near side, this is Allen. He's looking to send that up to Child. Thought he was going to make a run. Vandermeer to Child. Good defense by Day, and then we've got a kick coming the way of the Darts. Parker sends this one into the box, coming out. Sweeten will catch it. This one lands at midfield. Day kind of dropped it there to Rodriguez. Now he pushes this one up. Beyond Walker. Now this one is misplayed by Bell. Still loose. Winquist able to kick it up in the air and allow Bell to come back and catch that. Boy, almost the second goal made off of a dangerous play, but Davis able to recover defensively. So Bell rolled it out. Layton now will throw it back to him. Looked like it was just cramping, though that leg certainly still bothering him a little bit. Able to shake it off, obviously. A great kick from Bell. Child now tried to go back over to Layton, but Layton was there. How's that for being clear? Now Yuri Joseph. Boy, nice wall pass. That was just beyond him. And then Flinton throws it back the other way. Boy, how about that? That one stayed in bounds. Nearly another opportunity for the Lancers. But now Davis looking to counter. That one sent up to Parkinson. He comes off as beautiful decision there as now he finds it right on his foot. He throws this one on, and that one nearly misplayed by Sweeten. Looked like he lost his footing, but able to recover and make the save. Takes a high bounce, settled by Allen, looking up to Davis Owen. Now they're going to send this up to Child. He looks to center to Owen, breaking it up was ready. And now Davis starting to show some offensive assertiveness. Hazen and Walker both come back on for the Lancers. Meanwhile, Cody Heaps comes on for the Darts. And a bad throw in by the Lancers. So now Parker will throw it in for Davis. This one headed into the box. Beyond Vandermeer initially, now trying to slow it down. Still now is Davis. Still being headed around. And a whistle coming. A call against the Darts. Played down, headed out by Vandermeer. That's Hazen. A challenge there. Official rules advantage set up for Child. And a nice job by Reddy deflecting him off so Sweeten could come out and pick that up. A rare treat tonight from Davis High School. A night game under the lights. And it has certainly been a good one. Lots of scoring opportunities. Now both teams looking for that advantage. It's an important game in region play is, again, no call coming as multiple players hitting the turf. A couple Lancers there to take it away. This is Austin Layton. Now he's going to fire this one just over the post. What a shot by the senior midfielder. Just about a foot high. Day tries to kick that one up. Instead, it goes out. Parker to throw in for the Darts, and you kind of start to get that feeling that Davis starting to get some offensive rhythm here in this second half as we have entered the 65th minute. Sweeten's kick headed back up by Van der Merwe. Cody Heaps tried to send that up to Owen. Boy, good play there by Reddy for the Lancers. Otherwise, that would have certainly been another scoring opportunity. Oh, and then a hard collision. No call again. Well, now eventually the whistle comes as Owen got absolutely mowed over. Boy, and we have seen a different kind of football here at Davis today. Parkinson's shot is headed out. Right back to him. Boy, nice little juke there. He's going to try to throw this one back on net. Looked like it got deflected, and it will be a Dart corner. The corner from Parkinson. This one is, across the goal line. It just went horizontally, would not cross for the goal. Looked like it was Chance Parker, who was so close to netting a goal for the Darts, still with the opportunity here. Boy, and like youth soccer, it was about 10 people around the ball and eventually kicked out by Layton. A Layton kick is Chandler Young sends this one up, getting ahead on it was Oriana. Coming up in support, Johnson overran it. Now back with the Darts. Parkinson with it. He's going to just fire this one up. Sweeten will collect that for Layton. Parkinson dropped back to Van der Merwe. Now with Austin Layton, he's going to push it near side. Nice job running up to cover that one by Allen. As a couple Lancers were there, now Reddy creating the opportunity. So Oriana dropped it to Day. Cuts in. He looks to fire this one in the box. That one is long. It'll be a goal kick for the Darts. Davis Walker comes back on for the Lancers as Parker puts this one in play. Sent up to Owen. Owen with a great opportunity here. Tries to bring it in the box. Reddy came over to shut him off. Overran. That one fired and then deflected over and put in by Mitch Parkinson. The good old-fashioned hat trick for Parkinson puts Davis up 3-2. What a game for Mitch Parkinson. Of course, all that created by Davis Owen. Have to give him a ton of credit, as it looked like Reddy had shut down his shooting lane, able to dribble it back in, as we have a whistle now against the Darts. Chandler's Young kick for the Lancers. This one sent wide of the goal. We'll finish that earlier thought. Give a ton of credit to Davis Owen. He's created the scoring opportunity. Looked like Reddy had him shut down, able to find space to get the shot off. And then Parkinson there to play cleanup off the initial Sweeten save. Layton has responded nicely off of Davis goals up to this point in the game. They'll have to do it now with a man down. Of course, they scored one earlier playing with 10, as they will have a throw in here on that far side. Thrown in and out. Parker's kick is corralled by Young. He looks to send it back up and does so right to the knee of Winquist. Thrown in, then just pushed off the ball as Davis tries to get it, and then some hand checking going on and a whistle coming against Layton. Winquist puts it down and into play quickly. Davis finding themselves with a 3-2 lead off 3 goals from Mitch Parkinson. Of course, their second leading scorer last year. He had the winning goal in the state championship game and has led them in scoring this season and tonight. Walker with it. Nice job turning around, getting away from the defense there. Outside with Johnson now. Centering pass. Boy, beautiful job closing down that time by Layton. But Reddy comes into space to control it for the Lancers. Dribbles right into some darts. And then simply lost control of that one. Now Davis looking to take advantage. Van der Merwe. Boy, he's got a couple people up, but the flag goes up as well. And it is an offside. Mitch Parkinson just picked up a yellow card as it was after the whistle. Not sure if it was attitude or something away from the play, but he comes off. Here's Reddy. Nice little wall pass back to him. Boy, tried to center it, but only white shirts were around, and it is sent out. Yuri Joseph comes back on for the Lancers now. Heaps playing that one up. Now over to Layton, but that one was taken away by Walker. Now he's looking for Yuri, but that is well beyond him. And out. Colby Child back on for the Darts now as we are in the 75th minute. Still a 3-2 Dart advantage. This one sent up. It will be beyond Owen. Sweeten will pick that up and then quickly roll it out to Reddy. Rodriguez just drops it back to him. Reddy looking up for Rodriguez. Boy, nice job chipping that past the defense. Now Rodriguez making a run. And that one is closed off, and it'll be a Lancer throw-in. Parkinson comes back on for Davis. Meanwhile, Trayson Page also comes on for the Lancers. Centering pass to Walker. He tries to dribble this one to the middle of the field. His defense nicely. Now that one's sent into the box. And then is sent out of the box by Johnson. However, right to the foot of Chandler Young. Couple darts there. And then a call against Young. Winquist will put this in play just underneath. Now Davis changing sides of the field. Looking up for Parkinson. Reddy was there for Layton. He's had a really good game today, actually. Now Parkinson trying to dribble past the defense. Couldn't do it. As that was Hazen defensively for the Lancers. Now Yuri with it. Middle of the field with Walker. He looks to send it up to Day. Boy, nice job keeping that in. Instead, it did go out. It will be a dart throw-in. Davis Owen back on for the Darts. As this one ends up on the foot of Walker. Dribbles past Van der Merwe. He tried to put that one on net but missed by 6 yards. Parker's kick, pinballed a little bit, ends up with Johnson. Nice job there by Owen just dropping that back. Child able to punch that one up. Owen trying to get there. It will deflect off of him and out of play. 78th minute is complete. Layton trying to find the tying goal. They trail by 1. Boy, Walker will not give up on that one as that one will eventually go out of play. Layton, almost an opportunity there is going to the turf was Johnson. Layton fans wanted a call, nothing coming. Kicked back up by Young, but Winquist will just power it out, and it will go out. Boy, nice throw in there by Young. Quickly got it up the field. We've got a foul on the Darts. Boy, an opportunity here for the Lancers. The crowd trying to get behind their team. Chandler Young from 52 yards out into the box. Nobody there for Layton. Bell able to catch that easily. Kicks this one up and a call against Owen as he had those hands on the back of Hazen. In unofficial time, 3 minutes was the signal from the referee. Coming near side now to Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez defended by Owen, nearly pushed off the ball, able to keep it, but cleared out by the Darts. Tried to center. Walker's going to chase this down. Instead, we've got a high kick call going against the Lancers. Parker's going to absolutely kill this one down the field. Young uses his chest to bring it down. And boy, beautiful job coming back that time by Austin Layton to ward Page off the ball and sent back up. Sweeten will pick this up for the Lancers. That one misses everybody. Brought in by Van der Merwe, and he kicks this out of play. Thrown into Hazen. Middle of the field, heads this up. No one there for Layton, and Van der Merwe just sends this down. Davis Owen trying to chase it down, but Chandler Young is there. Able to ward him off initially. Now looking to fire this one up the field, and will. Looking for Johnson. That one headed out. Winds up with Page. Now Joseph. Tried to center it. Broken up nicely there by Austin Layton. Now Young sends this one into the box, and Bell is there to make the catch. Walker was looking to make a play on it. That one Young tried to send up the field. Instead, it just went high in the air. Now up with Davis Owen. He tries to cut it back into the box. He's going to fire that one deflected off of Hazen. Boy, still a loose ball. And then a whistle coming. That'll be a foul on the Darts and a yellow card on Layton. Sweeten's kick. Heaps chasing that down. Young comes middle of the field with Rodriguez. Now he's trying to send this up. That is beyond Walker. Young settles that for the Lancers, sends it right back up. Johnson and Walker down there, headed out initially by Chance Parker. Heaps drops it out. A nice play there as Rodriguez got a piece. The whistle sounds. Not the prettiest game of the season, but the Darts will take it. They've defeated the Layton Lancers 3-2. Again, our final score here from Davis High School. The Davis Darts have defeated the Layton Lancers 3-2, and it was a game that, we came here expecting a soccer game. It was a little closer to a game on the gridiron, a game you'd see in the fall. Very physical battle between these two teams, the Layton Lancers and the Davis Darts. It was the Davis Darts early who got on the scoreboard. 2 goals in those first 10 minutes, both by Mitch Parkinson in the 5th and 8th minute to give the Darts a 2-0 lead. Looked like they were just going to run all over the Layton Lancers. We talked about how good they were defensively. Well, they struggled a little out of the gate, but then they really tightened up defensively, and they had a number of opportunities after those 2 quick goals by the Darts. As finding the net was Walker, and then Day for the Lancers, able to knot things up in the extra time in that first half. And next thing you knew, Davis looked like it was going to be so comfortable. Well, they found themselves tied up with Layton at the break. And then in the second half, Layton, we should mention, had a red card called in that first half. And so they were playing a man down for more than half of this ball game, and it provided Davis some extra opportunities, and eventually getting the game-winning goal was Mitch Parkinson, the guy who had scored the first 2 in the first half, the hat trick for the senior forward for these Darts, and absolutely a phenomenal game for him. Not exactly the best defensive game for either of these two teams. Certainly both coaches will go back and look to make some adjustments, but the important thing for the Darts, they got the victory, and they will now improve in region play to 1-1-0. Meanwhile, the Layton Lancers lose their first game of the season, a heartbreaker here to the Davis Darts. Again, our final score 3-2. I'd like to thank you again for joining us here on Comcast High School Rewind. For Vince Francis, I'm Dane Stewart. We'll see you next time.